Hi, I'm Flip. This is my dog, Jerry. We live in a slipper. Right, Jerry? Everyone has their favorite comics, you know. I have mine, you have yours, Jerry has hers. George Carlin is Jerry's favorite comic. And when I told Jerry that George was going to be on the show, she asked, is he going to do his famous Indian sergeant routine? So I said, well, I'll ask him, Jerry, if you'd like. So I asked George, and he said yes. So now, ladies and gentlemen, George Carlin with his famous Indian sergeant routine.
Yeah, my favorite movies are the Westerns, and especially the Westerns involving Indians. I like them because you always know what the big scene is going to be. It's going to be the Indians finally attacking the cowboys. You wait for it to happen for an hour and a half. You can see them on the hill during the titles of the movie. And finally, and it's all over. But we've seen for 90 minutes the cowboys getting ready for this attack, right? All preparation. Pull them wagons in a circle, get them old ladies up and load up the weapons, tap them petticoats, use them for bandits, get them salt bags and sandbags and handbags. It's a hassle, it's a lot of sand. They never show you how the Indians prepare. And it's their attack, right? Now, the Indians were good fighters. Just because they started in Massachusetts and wound up defending Santa Monica doesn't mean they were bad. We kind of beat them on the treaties, you know? They were really good fighters, and if they were, they must have been well organized. It couldn't have been as chaotic as it looks in the movies, with one old chief, Many Moon come Choctaw, and a lot of guys running around naked. There had to be intermediate authority. There must have been Indian sergeants. All right, all the tall guys over by the trees, fat guys down behind the rocks, and you with the beads, out of line. All right, knock off the horseplay. Come on, knock off the horseplay. You guys over there playing with the horse, you want to knock it off? You've been all given a piece of birch bark and a feather dipped in eagle's blood. We want you to write on the birch bark in the upper right-hand corner. That's the upper right-hand corner. That's your arrow hand. Write your last name first, first name last. If your name is Running Bear, you write Bear, Running. If you have a middle initial, include that, such as Wolf, Howling W. A lot of you have been asking about promotion. You like to make brave second class? Get another scar on your arm? Well, I'm happy to say the results of the early tests that come in, you're doing beautifully. Burning settlers' homes, everybody passed. Imitating a coyote, everybody passed. Sneaking quietly through the woods, everybody passed, except Limping Ox. However, Limping Ox is being fitted with a pair of corrective moccasins. And you'll be up and dancing in no time at all. There are two other areas on which you will be tested. Running down the hill yelling like a nut, and leaping into the gorge, which is considered to be the tougher of the two. A lot of guys like to save leaping into the gorge for last. A couple other announcements for you here. The fertility rites have been called off due to the recent cold wave. There'll be a rain dance Friday night, weather permitting. And there's one other item goes on your clothing list. That there is your loin cloth. And that appears on your list as one each cloth loin type. That there is your loin cloth. You'll want to get to know and love your loin cloth. Someday it may save your life. There'll be a massacre tonight at 9 o'clock. You meet down by the bonfire, dance around a little, and move out. Now, this here is the third straight night we've attacked the fort. However, tonight it will not be as easy. Tonight there will be soldiers in the fort. The uniform of the day for the massacre, it's a formal. You want your Class A summer loincloth. 2 green stripes over the eye, no feather. Arms are blue, legs are red.
Chest is optional. You might want to throw a little yellow on the bellies. How's that? No, you can't put any purple on your eyelids. Ain't you the guy with the beads? Get out of line.